Hello, my friends. Hope you guys are all having an awesome day. My day was kind of interesting with some thoughts and struggles internally that I wanted to share with you and get out on video because I hope anyway, that it'll be something that will be helpful to you in your life going forward. It's about wishing we were somewhere else, wishing our lives away. And this thought came to me as I was sitting in the airport this afternoon. I was getting ready to fly back from New Mexico. And I was in New Mexico because I was exploring an opportunity. I'd made a commitment to really support a friend of mine in something he was doing, and it was a good opportunity for me to meet some new people in my life. I had another opportunity in New York at the same time, and I ultimately couldn't do both. So I made a decision, followed my gut, and went to New Mexico. As fate would have it, as I was waiting in the airport in New Mexico, I saw a posting about the event. And I had a great time in New Mexico, and I was really glad I did it. But I started thinking, maybe I should have gone to New York. It's like wishing that I had gone to New York. And I began to think about that on the flight back. It was a quick flight back. But I was realizing, not just retrospectively like I was doing, but prospectively, how often we all kind of wish our lives away by wishing we were somewhere else. When we were in school, we were waiting for that day that we could graduate from at whatever level it was to get out into the real world. And then when we're in the real world, maybe we're waiting for till we can get that next job. Or we can go on vacation. Or worse yet, counting down the years till we can retire. Began to reflect on that at a different level. Like, we're always wishing we were somewhere else. I was wishing for a few minutes in that airport that I had gone to New York. And realizing we could really wish our lives away, wishing we were somewhere else. Like now, I wish my speaking career was farther along than it is. Why not, instead of wishing our lives away, wishing we were somewhere else, if we started enjoying where we're at now? Because when we wish and we keep wishing, there's always another wish, right? The contentment that we get from that wish fulfilled can be fleeting. But the present moment, the joy we get from the present moment, is never fleeting. It can always be with us because it's something we carry in every moment in time. So I stopped wishing that I was in New York and was glad where I was. Because then that brought up the ultimate reality for me. And perhaps, hopefully, a lesson for you. Because maybe you're not struggling with the difference between Santa Fe and New York. But the idea, the acceptance of the idea that we are where we're supposed to be. I began to realize I was in Santa Fe because I was supposed to be there. Why? I maybe don't know. Maybe someone I met will be a future business partner down the road. Maybe something I learned there will serve me down the road. Maybe this lesson that I learned sitting in the airport and that I'm relaying to you now is the reason that I went to Santa Fe instead of New York. But we need to understand and accept, I think, that we are at where we're supposed to be. And I know that's hard sometimes. That was hard for me in 2013. That was hard for me when I was sitting in the chemotherapy chair. But ultimately, both those horrible events were where I was supposed to be so I could get to where I was now. And where you're at, though sometimes it's hard to believe and sometimes it's hard to see, might very well be where you need to be to propel your life forward. So maybe both of us can make a pact to stop wishing our lives away, to start wishing we were somewhere else in our lives, and start enjoying where we're at. That's what I'm going to commit to. I suspect I'll fail. as time goes on and pull myself back, as probably will you. But ultimately, that's what life's about. Allowing and enjoying. Allowing us to accept and enjoy where we're at and understand that there might be another purpose. This isn't the best video, is it? I'm rambling a bit. It's what happens when you're on a plane and day and a half in New Mexico. But that is the ultimate reality. When we start accepting where we are, when we start understanding that where we are might ultimately serve us down the road, we can stop wishing our lives away. I hope this rambling video was of service to you, and I hope you have an awesome day and continue moving forward and enjoying your life.